This is Josiah Plays The Outer Worlds. Alright, I'm back after a long absence, finally continuing the game after not playing for, I don't know, almost like a couple of months or something. As you can see, I have a camera now, so if you started watching this on YouTube and you liked it without the camera, and now you're like, what the fuck? Why is this guy's head on my game? I'm sorry, and I won't blame you if you want to stop watching now. I would personally stop watching. So, I'm exploring the planet of Monarch. I've got a bunch of quests, but I'm not really... Oh, I don't even know what buttons do things. Okay, so hold on. That's my sneaking. This is my weapon wheel. What does this do? Apparently nothing. How do I sheathe that? Like that. How do I... Okay, I can jump. I can do a little dodgy move. How do I do my... There it is. Time slowing. Okay. Alright, I think I've pretty much got it figured out. Stops watching. Thanks, son. Thanks for that. So I'm just gonna look around and sort of explore this whole outer area. And basically, when I stumble upon quests, then I'll do them. Right? I mean, I have a grip of quests here. A grip. That's an official amount. Meaning at least this many. I have a grip of quests, but instead of like actually trying to track down where I'm supposed to go, I'm just gonna wander around aimlessly until I accidentally complete the quests. Oh, you redeemed some snake squeezins. Apparently my channel has channel points now, which I renamed to snake squeezins. And you can't do much with them yet, but I can add some like custom rewards on there for like, you know, weird things that I could do or something if you redeem points. So if you have any cool ideas to that effect, feel free to let me know and I'll probably reject them. Alright. Now, apparently there's monsters in this game, so I do have to be aware of that. Snake squeezins, yeah. You're staying under protest. Is that right? 10k equals find the... Well, you know what? Having a find the invisible cow. You know what I'm wondering about, though? What I really want to be able to do, but I don't think I can do? I can't just give you guys points. I'd like to be able to, for those of you that have been around forever and ever. I wish I could just give you a shitload of points, but that doesn't seem to be an option. I was looking around for it the other day. Because otherwise I would give Nox like 1,000,000 points. But you're all starting the same, so Nox will still end up with more points than the rest of you. Hashtag honorary points. Alright, I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time right now. What? Oh, we got some... Come on now. How are we going to have a vibrant sci-fi future if people are just littering? Keep this planet beautiful, and by beautiful I mean kind of gross looking. 1,000,000 points for House Nox. Oh shit, there's a monster. What do I do? Well, I haven't forgotten how to quick save, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh. I almost got spotted there because I was being careless. Oh, now I'm going to be getting myself killed because I'm going to, like, look at the camera. And while I'm looking at the camera, I'll be getting destroyed a whole bunch. So that's good. I'm not very good at the sneaking thing right now, am I? My stealth is like 8 trillion. Of course, it is literally 96 out of 100. Of course, it is like broad-ass daylight, so... Build a barn. It's a good idea. What if I just hurry and come over here? I got a big old scary scythe. I really want to sneak up on something. And get it with the old... Alright, watch this. Boom! It's time, motherfucker. Wait, that didn't kill it? So much for the power of sneak attack. Do this! Yeah! Do this! How do I sprint? I forgot how to sprint.
That's the last of them.
Is it dead? Alright, well that didn't really go as well as one might hope. He dropped it, well, I don't know if it was the people's elbow. It's supposed to be a drop kick. How do I sprint, you guys? Oh, okay, I've got it remapped to Alt, that's why. I was trying to use Control, because I know Control is like the default for sprinting, but it's not the default for me. Grab some Raptidon meat. Okay, well I think we've had a successful voyage. Let's go back to town. No, just kidding. Apparently I can't get in this. Can I get some roof loot, though? Can I get some roof loot? You know how I love roof loot, right? Looking out at the horizon, then you can sprint. I'll get better at the camera stares. It's harder to do it now that there's an actual camera. Which you would think would not be the case, but... Okay, it doesn't look like I can get on this and get roof loot. Somebody here was evicted. That's sad. Although, since there's a bunch of scary monsters roaming around right outside this place, maybe it was for the best. Here's another place I can't get inside. Here's a place that they never finished building, I guess. Hold on, I'm parched. Yeah. You get to watch me drink now. Pretty exciting, huh? Drink cam! Wait. Am I not crouched? I always want to be crouching. A, B, C. A, always. B, B. C, crouching. Always be crouching. The thing is, for the camera stare to really be effective at all, I have to not be smiling. And most of the time when I read one of those Noxisms, I instinctively smile, which sort of ruins it. Oh, look at all this good stuff. Roof loot? Ooh, there's a big planet in the sky, you guys. You can see how long it's been since I've played. I forgot there was a planet. Alright, here's one of these assholes. A Raptidon Spitter. A Raptidon Mauler. Another... Okay, there's just Raptidons for days. For days. It's been keeping them in. Live in the flesh ice time. Yeah, although you won't actually be able to observe ice time happening. That is not a feature that I currently offer. Maybe someday there will be like a remote ice time camera. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Alright, so I got one right there too. Let's see if I can sneaky snack on this fool. Oh, okay, well, the answer is no.
Here I come!
Here I go!
Boss will have to wish it in for us.
Everyone alright?
Alright, I'm feeling good. I'm kind of a badass. He's gonna release him like a storm. I was doing some puns in some other streamer's channel, and they told me I had to stop doing puns or they would ban me. And they were serious. So that made me kind of sad. What kind of monster? What kind of monster bans puns? I ask you that. Yeah. Don't they know that puns are the language of cows? Okay, apparently I can't loot anything off these guys. Let's recrouch. I don't even know why I'm putting my weapon away, other than the fact that it blocks a lot of my... I don't really need to keep leaning over toward the mic, do I? That's not really a thing I need to do. I can just kind of put it like right here. Take them away from that terrible place. It's a good idea. Oh, okay. Look, I'm taking a wild guess here. But I think if I were to jump off of there, that it would be bad. You know what it's time for? Josiah! Uh-oh. I'm not feeling good about the science. As often happens when we do geoscience. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. So I haven't played the game in 2 months and I still remember the jingle. At least one of the jingles. I can't remember the other jingles off the top of my head. Spacer's choice has done the best in terms of building brand awareness. It's always a hidden cave behind a waterfall. Yeah, except for when they trick you into jumping down there and then you instantly die. Like, why are there so many raptidons around? This was not in the brochure that I got from the Monarch Wilderness Chamber of Commerce or whatever. Not in the brochure. Oh, I'm super sneak. Here I come, here I come, here I come. Doot, 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 doot. I don't know why I'm singing that. See ya. Hey, right when I said see ya, I actually hit the C key to activate Felix's attack. It was unintentional, but I literally C'd him as I said see ya. Or her. I've got to admit, I'm not really keen on identifying the sex of raptidons. It's almost 2020. Raptidons can do whatever they like. Where did this scythe come? I think I was using this scythe for a long time. TripAdvisor rating. Good call. Good call. You know, TripAdvisor is actually super helpful when you're actually, you know, abroad. And you're in a strange city, in a strange country, and you don't know what the fuck. TripAdvisor, you can get some pretty handy info from it. During your... Oh, the power outages. Man. Has there been any more of those, Splode? Those seem like the suck. Ooh. A bag of tobaccorn ears. The Tobaccorn King of Appalachia. It begins. Tobaccorn actually sounds super gross, though. Can you imagine eating corn that tastes like tobacco? No. That's like... No. It's bad. Tobaccorn on the tobacob. I see more monsters up ahead. I'm not even sneaking.
Are these real ruins? Huh. It's just like in the serials.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Finally got them out of our system till next summer. That's good. Oh yeah, chewing tobacco is gross. Super gross. When you have to carry around your own portable spittoon, you know, you might not be doing something that's that cool. These two are super sneaky in their heavy ass armor. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. to back cornbread. Hey, I had cornbread, you guys. Did you see the picture that I sent you in the email? I actually had cornbread. That is why I resumed streaming. All I needed was some cornbread, and I got some. So, it was reasonably moist. I mean, it wasn't that moist. It wouldn't have won any moistness contests. I hope there's no such thing as that. It was moist enough. I'm not, you know, I'm not picky. Okay. I really like sneaking, though, you guys. That's what you need to understand.
Heads up!
Well, that could have gone better.
Want some of this?
I see you now.
How it's done!
Great
That had
work.
to hurt.
She said, great work. Thanks. The NPCs encouraging me. Mildly moist is not a trend that should... Hashtag mildly moist. Yeah, that isn't a trend that should happen. With sweet whipped golden butter. Yeah, that butter was pretty good. Oh, we got some light ammo. I'm perfectly happy just roaming around these completely inaccessible ruins, killing raptidons, and having no ability to enter buildings or really accomplish anything of meaning. Sealed! Alright, divine butter. Divine... You know, maybe I should start that game back up again. I don't know, though. I've only DoorDashed a couple of times in the last long-ass period of time. I need to do some more DoorDashing because now I'm in more debt than ever before because I bought this new computer and stuff. What do we have here? Energy cells. I like it. Yeah, that divine butter thing was hilarious, though. Divine butter. Oh, what's this? What's this? Shh, 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 shh. Are these things that are just all around the towns with random little bits of ammo in them? Are they like those dishes in the convenience store where it's like, need a penny, take a penny. Got a penny, leave a penny, or whatever. And people just put their pennies in. Like, people stop and just throw a few bullets in those boxes every now and then, just in case someone's having a massive gun battle in the middle of town, and they run out of ammo, and they're like, quick, check the public ammo boxes. What's up? Yeah.
Incoming.
Uh-oh.
Here I come!
Need a bullet? Take a bullet.
I'll fix you right up.
Everyone alright?
Yeah, I think we're pretty alright. Is there a difficulty setting? What difficulty setting are we even playing on? Hard, apparently. Oh yeah, we can't go up to Supernova because that makes it so you can't save and stuff. That's the Nojo Science difficulty. People can post bulletins easier. Oh, Nox. I don't remember how to, like, properly do the camera stare. It's like... That's it. That was a proper camera stare. Only 1080p? Yeah, well, I only have a 1080p monitor. I don't need any additional P. I feel like people kind of overdo it with the P sometimes, just because of their E-peen or whatever. Like, oh yeah? Look at me! I'm playing the original Tetris on 8K, motherfuckers! You know what I'm saying? Like... I feel like sometimes they get a little ridiculous with it. Gotta tilt your head a bit. Yeah, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't tilt it enough. Let's go up to the top. Let's get some roof loot. Roof loot. I feel like I'm obsessively putting my weapon away, but it takes up so much screen real estate if you have it out. Also chilling on this New Year's Eve. Yeah, Dennis was just playing some Fallout 76, which I might play some Fallout 76 with him on PS4 sometime in the near future, because that sounds fun. We had fun when we played together before. I feel like I can jump really high. Until I want to jump on something. Then I don't feel like I can jump high. I feel like I have selective jumping disorder. I just made that up. That's not a thing. Where, like, you can jump really high some of the time, but then if you actually need to jump high, you can't. A music box? What? Is that junk? Is junk even a category? It is. And it is. How do I look at it? Like this. Boom. You know, that's a pretty nice little box. When you get back from CES. Yeah, how long are you going to be at CES? That's the Consumer Electronics Show, you guys. Which is the thing that I totally knew before today. Why are all these places sealed up? I mean, they could be full of loot. You know what I'm saying? Wait, so I climbed up on this roof and all I got was a filthy music box? Kind of jank-ass roof loot is that? $8 days, wow. Working. Like, what do you have to do there? Do you have to, like, man a booth or something? Are you there to assassinate someone? That'd be cool. Look, you can just say no, and I'll know what you mean. You don't have to incriminate yourself. Huh. A workbench, eh? We got some Stimu lotion. That sounds like it could be put to some questionable uses. And a booth. Give me all the things. An empty bin. Oh, here we go. Just the baked beans I like to eat. The ones that are kept here, like right behind the toilet. Mmm. He has to steal like 10 people's outfits, Hitman style. That'd be awesome. Imagine if that worked in real life. Ooh, a thug kit. Now you too can be a thug. In the comfort of your own home. With Thug Kit. Baked beans plus toilet knife. Oh, Jesus, Nox. You had to invoke TK? Standard troop armor. Standard troop helmet. Bit cartridges. It feels like I'm playing this game for the first time. Because it's been so long, I'm like marveling at every piece of stupid little loot or whatever. The new Xbox looks like a carton, does it? I wouldn't know. I don't think I'll ever get an Xbox. Nanner Spank, that is a great name for a beverage. Plain and pure water. Why did these people leave all this stuff here? Alright. Looks like a carton. I don't like the fact that they're coming out with a new generation of consoles because I feel like I just got my PS4 not that long ago and I don't even have many games for it yet. And now it's going to be obsolete soon. And then they're not going to put out more games for it. And then they're going to want me to buy a PS5 or whatever they're calling it. And I don't want to. But I guess it's okay now that I have a sweet new gaming computer, because I can buy more games just for my PC. But they're going to put out games that I really want to play, like the next God of War game or something. And they're going to be like, only on the PS5. And I'm going to be like, motherfuckers. That's the whole conversation that's going to take place within my head. Actually, it's not. There'll be a lot more parts to it, probably. Ignore the invocation of Nox to avoid sanity damage. That's probably good. Oh, you know what else I need to finish up? I don't think I'll do it until after January, because I'm only going to finish this game. And then right into late January. But then the next thing I should do is quickly finish up Stygian, because they have patched it. And I'll be playing it on my new computer, so I'm assuming it'll work a lot better after having been patched. And I'm pretty close to the end, I think. So I could finish Stygian up pretty quick. Speaking of sanity damage. Alright, I'm sick of your shit. Wrapped it on Mauler. Hey, how about this? Wha-bam!
Oh, you got him.
What do you mean, oh, you got him and you're surprised? Dude, there's something very satisfying about sneak attacking somebody with a giant fucking laser scythe. You know what I'm saying? It's like... It's something I've always wanted to do in real life, but I've never had a giant laser scythe, you know? So I always had to use something dumb, like a billy club or a crowbar. Hypothetically. Monster Hunter World, huh? Yeah, I can't say that I'm particularly interested in ever playing that. Oh, Cyberpunk. When does Cyberpunk come out? Because I am excited about that. A Scythe to Behold? That's a good one, Nox. That's a good one. Fallout New Vegas. You know, it's funny, Saito, right before you showed up. I was actually talking about Fallout New Vegas, wasn't I, guys? Okay. Look at these assholes. How do you like this?
Here we go.
My time to shine.
Oh, that's one of the big boys.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, they're fighting. We got another one over here. Did he just leap back with a deft dodge? If he had done that at the same time as telling a joke, it would have been like a deft comedy jam. Oh, that wasn't a deft comedy jam. Oh shit, how do I heal my guy? I forgot. Oh, F, apparently. It's for healing. Right after Half-Life 3, basically. Yeah. Look, I will finish New Vegas after I finish every other playthrough that I have in progress. And I think you guys know how quickly that will happen. Basically, by the time I finish Fallout New Vegas, it will have to be called Fallout Old Vegas. I enjoy this game a lot more than Fallout New Vegas. Oh, definitely after Planescape Torment. Although, realistically, I probably won't finish Planescape Torment as much as start Planescape Torment over. You know what I'm going to get soon? I'm going to get a voice changer. Now, I don't think I'm going to buy like a physical device for voice changing because that's expensive. And I'm going to get some software to do it, which won't be as good, but it'll be better than nothing. So that way when I do those RPGs where I have to voice a ton of characters, of different types. I've already been in this house. I can, like, do some special voice shenanigans with some... This is the one that was sealed, right? See, I've already lost my way. Sealed. Well, sometimes I want to do like really special voices and wish I had like some reverb or something. Or I could like deepen my voice if I'm like doing like a
Feels
monster.
like the old outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Exploring some ruins, killing some monsters. All we're missing is theme music.
Yeah, too bad there's not a radio in this, like the cool radios in... That's like the only good thing that's in the Bethesda Fallout games, is the radio. That's the one thing they added to the Fallout series that has any value. I just saw a ladder somewhere that I don't think I've been up. Where was that? Roof loot. I might be able to pitch shift my voice up a little bit. You know, I'm hoping, you know, I could set up just some like hotkeys to like quickly switch to oft-used voice mods. And then, you know, like when I'm doing female characters, I could maybe pitch shift up a little bit. Or when I'm doing like an orc or something, I could pitch shift down and put a little reverb on my voice for when I'm doing like ghosts or gods or other like really mysterious, mystical characters. You know what I'm saying? I think it just might add to it. I've seen other streamers do it and it looks cool. Selective fucking jumping disorder. Okay, let's play Super Mario Brothers here. Obviously, let's play it badly. I can jump like 12 feet off the ground when I'm not trying to get on something. Alright, where the fuck is the roof loot? Look at that big ass waterfall. Needs more 1-up mushroom, right? Is this kind of like in the way? I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch Netflix Witcher pretty soon. I'm actually just getting caught up on episodes of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver from the last season, which is one of my favorite shows. And as soon as I watch the rest of those John Oliver episodes that I downloaded from a completely legal source, then boom, Netflix Witcher. Then I gotta watch the next season of The Expanse. I pretty much need to stop, like, spending all my time watching, like, weird TED Talks and videos about human trafficking and censorship and all kinds of other weird shit that I've been watching videos about lately, for some reason. Am I wrong, or was there no roof loot up here? Am I... Oh, I almost got problematic. That's what you did, Splode. Seriously, is there any roof loop up? Or did I get some and I already forgot? Am I that bad at remembering things? Look, there has to be a reason why you can jump up on this shit. Right? Did I find some loot up here and I've already forgotten? No. Okay, I almost fell. I felt like I almost fell. Are you being serious with this roof right now? Oh, here's another ladder. Oh, maybe that other ladder leads, like, down into an otherwise inaccessible secret area. That'd be cool. Get the traffickers to go after work demons. After a few times they say this is too much of a headache and give up. That's a great plan. Secret area? Oh, this... Arms. It literally says arms, and it's got a pair of hands. That's kind of weird. This is some, like... Del Toro shit.
Oh! Hello?
Who's
Hello?
this?
I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Can raps wear boots? She asks. Neck Romancer. What kind of voice was I doing for my character in this? Oh, I have to lie, right? I have to lie, even though dumb is a good option. That's right, my character that I'm playing in this is a pathological liar. So I have to snarl like a raptidon. That was a terrible snarl, you guys.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You have to be really lazy to call someone Hux instead of Huxley. Like, I mean, imagine being so lazy that you can't say the second syllable of someone's name. I think Nox has prepared for this by having everybody call him Nox, so that even if they're really lazy, they can still say Nox. But like Saito, sorry, too lazy. You're just Psy from now on. That's a level of laziness. That is a very specific level of laziness. Called your girlfriend of many years Jame instead of Jamie? That's pretty lazy. Jame. Wow. That reminds me of that one movie. Was it Seven? That had a character named Jame Gum? Or maybe that was somebody's like fake name or something? Alright. You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, lady. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
That is gross. Imagine having digging through the bellies of dead creatures to try to find a techno key or whatever the fuck it is. Lazier and lazier. Skip mad quest steps. These things happen. Whoa, lockpick 100. Are you high? Is the game high, you guys? Because that's really high. That's ridiculous. Lockpick 100. Is the game high? Alright. There must be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Wait, I don't have enough perception, but I have good perception. Apparently I have enough engineering because of Parvati, who gives me like a +1,000,000 to my engineering. +1,000,000. Right, but okay, let's try the handle. You turn it upward and...
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Okay, hold the fuck on. Whoa.
Thank you
It's very
so
dark.
much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Iconoclast reputation. So here we have a character who always has to take the dumb option, apparently. How the fuck do you need 35 engineering to figure out how to use a door handle? I mean, wouldn't you just try turning it both directions? Like, I'm doing a thing with my hand. Wouldn't you just try turning it both directions? Isn't that what literally anyone would do, up to and including animals? Like, fucking raccoon can open a door. What? She and I have the same IQ. Nice, boss. 35 engineering. Well, you know, I've taken some undergrad engineering courses, and I'm here to tell you that push the handle upward is what I learned. The power of education. Now I'm out here. I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Normally, when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble.
What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Appreciation and respect? Are we going to take that, guys? Ooh, here we have a good lie. Velociraptors are capable of such feats of engineering. Yeah. And Jurassic Park is an educational film. It's about dinosaurs. And it's not like we've just made up virtually everything we think we know about dinosaurs or anything. So, you gotta take that shit seriously. Look, by being saved by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. Alright, here.
Nice. 750 bits. Gotta get your bits somehow. You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
What? Doesn't seem good. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Whoa! Level 19! Hype! I forgot how to level up. I mean, I know I can hit tab right now, but I don't know what to do after I hit tab. And I know you're saying, I think you just put some points in stuff. But I don't know what to put points in, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have 10 points. What am I even trying to level up here? Lockpick, apparently. It's all the way down at 58. But it's actually 85 with adjusted skill values. That's a thing. So... I could put a few points in here. To unlock the 40 rank of both of these. To make my companions better. And then I could... get some more lockpicking. Now I can see what's inside locked containers. I mean, like I'm not gonna open them, right? You know how else I can see what's inside locked containers? By opening them, which is what I'm gonna do regardless, right? So that's of questionable value to me. And let's make sure our hack is up to snuff. And a little more lockpick, I guess. Do they get any perks? No. Do they get any perks? No. Okay. Can you see traps in containers? I don't think they have traps on containers in this game. Bzzzt. Okay, here's the deal, you guys. If I'm trapped in a room for who knows how many hours, I'm sure the fuck gonna take any extra money that's laying around in that room. Like, how did she not loot this place? It's not like she didn't have time. Oh my god, there's just shitloads. Bit cartridges are essentially like cash in this world. So it's like you're trapped in a room, there's a shitload of cash laying on the floor. And you're just gonna leave it there. And it's not like this is somebody's actual house or something. This is abandoned ruins. Nobody lives here. This stuff has been left behind. You know what they call that, you guys? Ludonarrative dissonance. That's what this is. It's when things happen in a game for the purpose of gameplay that are at odds with your realistic understanding of what a logical world would be like. So it feels unrealistic. So you think, really? Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. You can understand why they did it that way for the purpose of gameplay, but narratively it doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, what's this? Bolt 52 car. Hey, that's the thing I needed. I just, what is this quest even? Sandjar needs a Bolt 52 cartridge to defend Stellar Bay. Oh. Well, that was easy enough. Wiped data on any terminals deleted. Okay. Oh, I didn't have any time. I was busy learning how to turn a door handle. I mean, I do like it when you replace the word time with the word time. But, like, there was not really a cooking element to that statement, which would have made it a really good joke. Needs more cooking element. Maybe you needed to let that one stew for a little longer. I don't know. What do we have here? Some bit cartridge. In a dark future where Bitcoin has taken over all commerce. Okay, what? Here's a whole bunch more money laying around for no conceivable reason. Alright, let's pick this lock. Let's pick this lock. Picking locks is satisfying in this. It makes a good sound. And then you get a bunch of stuff. Although I realize you don't really need the stuff that you get from lockpicking. I mean, like you could do without it. You could do a playthrough with like no lockpick skill and it would honestly be fine. Because you get, as is often the case in many of these games, a dramatic overabundance of loot, right? Especially when, you know, stuff is supposed to be scarce or something. And there's just free shit everywhere, including an axe. Mag 2 zap. Wait, what is that? What does that do? Is that a mod? Changes a ranged weapon to shock. Okay, nobody wants that. Heavy grade face mask. I don't think I've seen one of those before. +5 determination. 11 armor. So happy New Year's, everybody. It's 7 o'clock here, which means it's not midnight anywhere in North America. Not even in that weird extra time zone that Canadians have. Okay, well here's the terminal that will probably have the files on it that Sandjar wants me to erase. The question is, do I want to do it? How much do I care about helping Sandjar? How much do I care about helping Sandjar? Well, we're going to hack it up nonetheless. Looks like we don't have to hack. This terminal brought to you by enter company name here, enter company name here, enter slogan here. Monarch Stellar Industries, ARMS. Welcome to Archives, Records, and Miscellaneous Storage. ARMS. Please select one of the menu options below. One of the many, many menu options. You literally have one option, or exit. So, view executive reviews. Accessing. Loading last accessed document. Executive review for Sanjar Nandi. Quest updated. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics, not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal, and funny references. Got to get those funny references in there. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, and idea generation. How do you improve at idea generation? That seems like a difficult thing to train. Right? Like, I have no idea how to get better at idea generation. If I was better at idea generation, I would have an idea of how to get better at idea generation, but since I'm not, you see the problem here? Turn to root. Oh, there's more executive reviews. Note, all executive reviews are the property of Monarch Stellar Industries. It is not permissible to view or tamper with any executive review without the approval of an authorized manager. Monarch Stellar Industries is not responsible for any mental, emotional, or digestive distress that may result from viewing these reviews. So sometimes reading the reviews actually causes you stomach pain. That's the thing about the work demons. You can't even read their words without it hurting you. Alright, we just read this one. Let's check out the one for Graham Bryant. I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, that Graham was the, like, cult leader guy that was talking on the radio, or, you know, the space radio, whatever, when we came up to the planet. Some people have mentioned him. Compelled regurgitation. The worst kind of regurgitation. Accessing. Restricted file. Executive authorization required to proceed. Okay, I got a hack 20. I can spoof some shit. Not a funny word. Spoof. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. This guy's a font rebel, you guys. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. We can't get him to stop using Comic Sans. Recommend further supervision. Wow. Yeah. You don't want to like have a rogue font in your documents. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. Dora Erickson. Do we know who that is? Was that Sanjar's assistant from the place where we talked to Sanjar? I don't actually know. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. Alright, so she's the only one that's actually fully competent and not, like, inappropriately using fonts and such. A veritable font of chaos? Nice. Hold on a second. Let me just look at something. It doesn't really tell me anything specifically about whether or not I should want to delete Sanjar's thing. So I'm just going to have to... Here's the deal. I like deleting things, just as a general rule. It feels good. Look, you know how when you right-click your what is it called? Your recycle bin, and you click, like, delete all or whatever, or clear or whatever the fuck it's called, and it makes that little sound, that little shh sound of your recycle bin clearing out. It's a good sound, right? You tried using Comic Sans font and it doesn't work. Delete. We did it. Oh, I got a lot of XP for that. That's good. Deleting files. Deleting all references and indices. Deleting record of deletion. All files have been deleted. Alright. Possibly the first ASMR sound broadcasted on headphones. You think? Alright, we did that. What do you mean I skipped mad quest steps? What quest steps did I skip? The only step I would have skipped is walking in the front door of this building. Instead of coming in the cool back way that I did. Bin it to win it. Alright. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've kind of forgotten where the hell I am. Okay, this is another bridge that leads to another area. It's not the same bridge. That's what another bridge means. The more you know. It is a nice sound, Splode. I'm always on the lookout for roof loot access. You know what I'm saying? Although, honestly, what the hell is the point? One of your quests have a bunch of red X's appear in the objectives? Really? Which one? Mr. Pickett. Objective, speak with a Lodi. Oh no. What is the point of this super cool climb a ladder, work your way around the roof, jump down into another area, come in here? What the hell is the point of coming in here when you can literally just walk in the front door and come up these stairs? Like, there's no benefit to it, really. It's just as easy to get here. But the other door was locked. I opened it from the inside, which automatically unlocked it, but maybe it was really hard. Oh, that's what quest step I skipped. Getting the key to this door. If I didn't have enough lockpicking, and I didn't find the alternate route up to the top, then I would have had to get the key to this door. Which means I would have had to go, like, find it, wherever the hell it is, right? And, so, yeah. That's okay. I think this game has pretty good sound design across the board. Oh, hold on. That one doesn't like being poked. That thing alive or dead? I'm going with dead. That's what we call the goodnight kiss. We don't call it that. We've literally never called it that. Well, we're going to start calling it that now. Are you sure? Maybe we should workshop that. Maybe, you know, find out what the people think about it. Or we just jump to a hasty decision. Like calling it that. Alright, Saito, have a good night. Happy New Year. Good to see you. See you again soon. Take it easy. Try not to get up to any wild partying there in Canada. Not sure what Canada particularly had to do with wild partying, but ain't no party like a Canada party. Alright, I think I've fully explored this sort of little untown. If you will. I won't. But if you would, though. This light is kind of placed in an unfortunate place. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. It's like when I try to look at the camera, sometimes I accidentally look right at the light because they're like right next to each other. And then I'm a little bit blinded, you know? Semi-blind. I do like killing all the creatures. Time to pour. Can you see it? Can you see? Can you see the Big K Diet Black Cherry? There it is. Product placement. Let my Big K sponsorship begin. The biggest of Ks. Sold. Yeah. Boom. I endorse this product. You do the old like radio show host thing where they suddenly like just start talking for like 30 seconds as like a commercial for a product, but they always try to like work it in and act like it's just part of like their conversation that they were already talking about. I don't like that guy's business that he's doing. Where's the purchase link? Oh yeah, use my affiliate link and I will get 1 penny for every bottle of Big K that you buy. Alright, we're going in.
What's this?
You got it, Captain!
Lifetime supply of Big K. Yeah. Oh, you just juked me.
The last of him.
How much would a lifetime supply be? Because it would be a lot for me. Because I drink a lot of Big K. I drink at least like 2 of those bottles every day. Sometimes I might even drink more. Now, they're not very expensive. For that big 2-liter bottle, not 1 liter, 2, is only 89 cents. So I can cross this bridge and check all this business out. Or I can come over here and check all this business out. We're going to come over here. Never had it either. Well, it's a specific store brand, so, you know, it's not going to be widely distributed. It's only in certain stores. Stores that are owned by the Kroger company. There's a planet up there. Look at these weird ass things. It's kind of like a mushroom, but it's kind of like a tree. I mean, it is obviously a tree, not a mushroom, right? But it's super weird. Well, the thing that you need to understand about Big K is it's not very good. That's kind of the real takeaway. It's not very good, which is why it's much cheaper than all the other brands you can buy. But you can get used to it. You can get used to a lot of things, right? I mean, I got used to prison food, and it's kind of a giant culinary disaster. You can get used to a lot of things. So basically, if you get used to it, you save a lot of money. And then when you taste, like, normal real soda brands, you're like, whoa, what is happening in my mouth right now? Which is honestly one of the more benign times that you might use that phrase, so. 29,759 US dollars. How did you come up with that number, Boss Pie? Mantisaur. Have I even fought Mantisaurs before? Do I have a codex or something? I do. Oh, but it's actually just the game manual. It doesn't have lore stuff. Have I even fought Mantisaurs before? Weakens enemies with a tail attack, absorbs energy while blocking, and can release it in a blast of plasma. That seems rude. I only see the one, but you know there's more than one. I'm 42, boss. Average life expectancy of a male in the US. Now realize I'm kind of unhealthy, so I probably won't live as long as the average life expectancy. So you gotta take some off for that. I'm sure I'll die of a heart attack or something. Earlier than that. If not, misadventure. Which I'm kind of using as code for another much less pleasant word to say. So, what is the average life expectancy of a male in the US? $75, $80, $85? We found Terra 1 publications. Maybe we can buy a space magazine. Or a space newspaper. 78.69. That is a very specific life expectancy. Yeah, I can't really see myself getting to 78, honestly. 40% of schizophrenics with type 1 bipolar die before they're 40. Wow! I'm already in the 60%, you guys. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck, you guys. It's taking me out. Okay, good. It's fixed. Mantisaur Soldier. Basically immortal. What's the percentage that die before they're 50? Cut back on the soda, you'll live another 30 years. Well, there's a couple problems with that. Problem one, I don't want to cut back on the soda. And problem two, I don't want to live another 30 years. So the cool thing about those two problems is they kind of solve each other, right? It is about to be on, and it is about to be cracking.
Out of my way!
Here I go! Nice one! Going all right?
Suicides and overdoses account for about 50%. That's what I would have guessed. People with our diagnosis have a high rate of suicide and or drug use. Now, I don't do drugs, and I don't expect that I'll start doing drugs at any point, honestly. So, but that leaves misadventure on the table. And, well, I have had quite a bit of suicidal ideation over the last couple of months while I wasn't streaming. Mostly because I haven't been taking my Latuda, which is the drug that is most beneficial in reducing suicidal ideation. I mean, I'm basically fine. Overhauled power helmet. Pow, pow, power helmet. Enough Latuda made you want to kill yourself, really? That's odd. Safe between 40 and 60. Perfectly safe. Oh, see, it helped me a lot. I was really suicidal before I started taking Latuda, and then once I started taking it... Oh, here's some dead MSI soldiers. Once I started taking it, I got way less suicidal. For basically the entire time that I was taking it. Abilify. I think Abilify is one that I took briefly while I was in prison. Actually, it was when I went back on my parole violation, and I wasn't technically in prison. I was in Washington County Jail, waiting to be sent back to prison. And I think they put me on Abilify, and it like worked really good for me. But then when I got to the actual prison, they said, "Oh no, you can't keep taking this." And they put me on something else instead. I think Effexor. And it totally fucked me up and had horrible side effects and was like just ridiculously awful. And I'm like, oh hell no. Except the thing is, I don't actually remember out of those two drugs which one is which. I don't remember which is the one that worked good and which is the one that was terrible. I just know that one of them was Abilify and the other was Effexor. Made your skin fall off. See, that sounds bad. That sounds like a legitimately bad side effect. Fun times barrel. Literally your skin sloughed off. Wow, okay. That's kind of horrifying. I've never had any side effects like that from drugs. That would be awful. as I'm just gleefully looting stuff.
All right, hushing up.
Normal for snakes to shed their skin from time to time. That's true. And I am a skin-shedding sort of person. Whatever that means, even. Look like you've been dragged after a car. Ugh. What the fuck? Nightmare fuel. Yeah, I think stopping taking that was a wise decision. There's some scary monsters over here. Can you guys hear me alright? Like, mic volume is fine, right? Oh, this is a place. This is like an actual place that you go inside. That has a map transition. Alright, so here we have some obstreperous motherfuckers. Manta pillar. Did you say pillar? Ram the pillar!
Here goes nothing.
Oh shit, that thing looks scary. Manta Queen! I've made bad mistakes with my life. I've made bad mistakes. I've made bad mistakes!
You're going down!
I'll fix you right up.
That thing's tough. Also, why am I taking like 10 trillion damages? I'm on fire, you guys. It's not good to be on fire.
Tossball kick!
I see you now.
Okay. Oh, the Mana Queen is dead. Manta Swarm? What? I don't even see this alleged swarm. Oh, it's probably that thing that looks like a swarm right there, you guys. Wow. That was intense. Okay, there's another one, really? Alright, what's up, John? How you doing? Happy New Year. What's going on? Okay. We got a Manticarapace. It's formed by the fusion of prosomal dorsal segments into a single unit. This one still has some fleshy bits stuck onto it. So we killed a Mantisaur soldier and a Manta Queen. That's some Manta Regicide. That might have been to Chicken's parents. Only 70 hours into Pillars 2 and it's almost over. Oh, you're playing too fast. I have way more hours than that in Pillars 2 and haven't even come close to finishing it. You play too fast. You got to play at Josiah speed. You got to learn Josiah speed. Do I need to kind of like move this mic thing farther away from my facial area? Done all the bounties and shit. You've watched a couple episodes of Married with Children. Wow. That's like saying you've been reading some Marcus Aurelius lately. I mean, that is old. Married with Children. That is like an ancient show from the olden days of yore. Do I even have a quest? Oh, look, there's a cool glowy sign here. Cascadia, that way. Fallbrook, that way. Amber Heights, also that way. Stellar Bay, also that way. Why is everything that way? Also, you're lying, because here's Stellar Bay, and there's nothing else that way. All those other places are down here, so... calling bullshit. 2 islands left that aren't plot. Man, when did Married with Children go off the air? Because it seems like... Ooh, look at this. The Dissident Hunter. Get your copy and crush the anarchy! Only 2 bits. Oh, so this place was publishing some kind of fascist rag. It's not still on. Started in 87 and stopped in 97. Okay, that sounds about right. I don't know that I actually have a quest for this place right now. I don't at the moment. I don't think. It was special because of the new year. Ah. How old were we in 97? 20. '97 is 2 years after I should have graduated high school. I was the kind of person who graduated high school. Who graduates high school, really? I dropped out of school and everything turned out fine. It's not like I went to prison. Oh. Shit. Stay in school, kids. No high school system in your country. What is your country? Didn't graduate high school till you were 38. Wow. You didn't actually have to, like, go back to an actual high school with teenagers, did you? Because that would be hilarious. That would honestly be kind of cool. I think I would legitimately do that if it was a realistic option. Hi, I'm here for school. I'm 42. Nothing's weird about this. I'm gonna come explore over this way because I can. Europe/Germany. So, just Germany, basically. Or are you just in another country near Germany, somewhere in Europe, but you're just rounding up to the nearest big country. Most of your classmates were 18 to 25. It was a fucking kindergarten? Oh man, it sounds like they do things in really cool ways in Denmark. Didn't graduate high school and you're 38? Go back to a kindergarten with 18 to 25-year-olds and finish school. That seems really legit. You're in Germany's hat. Gymnasium for bright students headed for college. Real school for the next step down. kids headed for average or better white-collar positions, and 3 Hauptschule, don't know how to pronounce that, for the bottom tier, generally aimed. Really? They divide the kids out into, like, based on how smart they think you are or something? Did they just have tests and then like, oh, you did bad on the tests, you've got to go to fucking plumber school? Okay, we got some more. Oh, we got a pillar. And, okay, I don't like the sound of that at all. Look, a perfectly non-mega Manta Queen just about kicked my ass. And now we've got one calling herself a Mega Manta Queen. Which, frankly, seems problematic. 6,400 healths. It's a lot of healths. It spawns manta swarms and burns enemies with a ranged plasma blast. It absorbs energy while blocking and can release it in a blast of plasma. A blast of plasma? You know what I mean. 9 to 10 years of elementary, 2 to 3 years of gymnasium, and then university. Yeah, gymnasium is like high school, basically, right? At least it is in Estonia. Don't ask me why I know about the Estonian school system. Mega Manta Queen. I'm concerned. I don't feel good about our chances against Mega Manta Queen. But do you think that we will show cowardice? Oh, there's another. Oh my god, there's manta pillars for days over there. We're gonna die, you guys. This is a Josiah moment because we are definitely gonna die. Shh, 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 shh. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You can look at me. I don't want the manta pillar to look at. What? I'm hiding. I'm behind a thing. Don't. I don't have a good feeling about this. Somehow I'm hiding behind this thing. Actually, I'm super not. Oh, I am. It's going back down. Oh, it's going back up. Fuck. So much for the sneak attack.
Like we're doing this.
Don't mess with us.
The others didn't notice me somehow.
Keep them quiet.
Here they come.
Oh shit. Okay, okay.
Hey, boss.
Yeah, get in there, get it done.
Here I go!
One down.
Have we killed all the little guys? Oh, it's so mega, you guys. It's so fucking mega, it just mega fucked me up. And I'm dead. I'm dead, you guys. It mega fucked me up. Well, that happened. I feel like there's a little too much micness in the camera box area. Alright, look, I think we can win. I just have to not suck. Unfortunately, I haven't played this game in a couple of months, so all of the skills, quote-unquote, that I might have built up are now essentially gone, and I'm just in suck mode. Now that was a legit sneak attack, because I used my time slowing. Wow, that thing was in the air for a long time. Because I used my time slowing even though it was looking right at me, it didn't have time to actually, quote-unquote, detect me because of the time slowing. Skywrite at the Mega Manta Queen. Oh boy. It's not a stream until Nox starts talking about skywriting. Oh, they see me.
My time to shine.
Here I go! Felix, get up!
See, I can heal Felix a little bit with my own healing things because I have enough leadership. Now, I don't know how that works. How are you such a good leader that you're literally healing somebody else by breathing into an inhaler? I mean, that's mad leadership.
Here I come.
I'll fix you right up!
Oh, we're kind of kicking this thing's ass. Just die! Oh my god. Barely. It took down both of my companions. Oh, why did I just stare directly at the light? That was dumb. Fine, Pillars 2, you win. I don't understand, son. What is it? What does it win? Oh, you bought the DLC. Well, of course you bought the DLC. You gotta buy the DLC. I haven't bought the DLC yet, but that's just because, you know, I haven't finished the game. I'm going to have to start Pillars 2 over again, by the way, because I'm going to play it in turn-based mode. Are you playing in turn-based or real-time mode? I'm going to play it in turn-based mode, and if you want to play in turn-based mode, you have to start again from the beginning. You can't just convert your non-turn based. Plasma cutter. Oh, like the jingle says, don't put the pedal to the metal. Put an Aramid Ballistics plasma cutter there instead. That seems like it's good. A couple gold plasma cutters. Manta plasma gland. A necklace. Pocket watch. A tossball card. A reactive kinematic shield projector. And a grenade launcher too. This thing had a lot of loot. Where was it keeping all that? Just asking. So when I'm ready to play Pillars 2, I'm going to have to start over from the beginning to do turn-based. And then the other thing is, I also need to do Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I'll also probably start over. And it has apparently a really good turn-based mod. Have you tried the turn-based mod for Kingmaker? Anybody? But apparently it's really good and works wonderfully, which I'm excited about. A Mark II revolver. Okay. So basically this is just a little bonus area where you can kill a Mega Manta Queen if you want. So that's cool. So these things are level 22, they do 390 deeps. Now I'm a two-handed kind of person myself, so I don't think I would use it personally. But has so much less deeps, though, than his upgraded Stun Baton Ultra. Yeah, I guess these are kind of crap. What codex? Oh, did I get a log? A new log? Throw another log on the fire? You know, it's funny, because I haven't streamed for a couple of months-ish, why is this so in my shit? Like, it's just colossally in my shit. Like, if I want it here, I have to, like, move my head to be like, I guess I can just kind of put it way over there. Yeah, Kingmaker's awesome, and now that it's been all patched and all the issues that I had with it have been fixed, and I could play it on my new computer with my SSD and have fast loading times, and play it in turn-based with the turn-based mode. I'm quite keen to start it over again. And I gotta get the DLC for it as well. But even though I do want to do Pillars 2 and Kingmaker in the relatively nearish future, which is a term with literally no meaning, right? Relatively nearish future, I still need to do some other stuff first. I gotta finish this, okay? I gotta finish this, then we're gonna do January. Even if January extends into February some, we're gonna do a full month of January. And then I gotta finish Stygian, and then I want to do my second playthrough, my promised second playthrough of Disco Elysium that I've now put off much longer than I was expecting. And after that, I can finally start doing other shit. And then the options increase dramatically because there's so many other things, other playthroughs I can continue, other games I want to start. Oh, of course, there's going to be Cyberpunk. But you know what? I've learned my lesson, you guys. I always say this, and I'm always lying, but maybe this time I won't be lying. I've learned my lesson, guys. I am not going to play Cyberpunk the day it fucking comes out. I'm not. Yeah, he probably will. But I'm not going to. Allegedly. Because I have learned that it's better to wait for games to have a couple of patches before you start playing them. So, maybe I will actually... Mantisaur drone. Maybe I will actually do the right thing here and, you know, not play it on the day it comes out. I will probably do a 24-hour stream, though, for Cyberpunk. Even if I'm not doing it on the actual launch day, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not doing it on the actual launch day, I'll still probably do a 24-hour stream when I do start Cyberpunk. Alright, where am I? I'm coming over here. Mantisaurs. So you got Mantisaurs, you got Mantipillars. I don't see any queens this time, which is good. They're the real dangerous ones. Am I going for the sneak? Listen, motherfucker. Have you ever considered turning around? Watch this. We're going in. We're going in. Oh, did not kill him with one sneak attack.
Here we go.
You're going down!
That's smart.
I was just getting started.
Oh, they're all dead. My companions are pretty good now. They've gotten pretty strong. How much do you know about Pathfinder, son? Like, the system of Pathfinder. It is mostly just 3.5 D&D, honestly. Okay, apparently they're just giving out plasma cutter golds. Is that the right way you would say that? Probably not. Apparently they're just giving out plasma cutter golds like they're going out of style or something. Like they're Halloween candy. Although I wouldn't recommend putting one in your mouth. Everybody stop chatting. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, I started saying it and then somehow I got distracted. Because I haven't streamed for a couple of months, my voice readiness, my voice endurance, whatever. My voice fitness, that's not a thing. Yeah, you've been scared away by the webcam. I don't blame you. The webcam is pretty terrifying. Webcam. Face. Okay, that's enough of that. That's terrible. That is a sight no one should have to see for more than a couple of seconds. Let's get back to the game. Eating dinner, doing a few things around the house. I guess it's not that late yet. It feels really late to me for some reason, even though it's clearly not. It's only 8 o'clock our time. It's like 11 for Knox. Knox, do you have tomorrow off because of New Year's Day, or do you have to work? Do the work demons even care about New Year's? Work demon immunity, nice! If that's the case, I should just do a long-ass stream tomorrow during the day. I always say I'm gonna do that, and then I'm like, I don't. So we'll see, but... I mean, I don't know if I can manage it on the level of a big, beefy Stream Supreme, right? That might be too much too soon, coming back. But as I've been trying to say, my throat hurts, basically. My voice is not... It's just like when you first start streaming, even if you don't do a very long stream, because I've only been going for a little over 2 hours. Which is nothing to me, right? I mean, you guys have seen me do many very, very long streams, so 2 hours is not much of a stream, but it's already getting to my throat because, you know, my throat armor, that's not a thing. My throat armor that I had from streaming every day that was built up, I guess it kind of goes away if you don't do it for a while. So I have to rebuild my throat armor, not a thing. My voice fitness, also not a thing. Whatever you want to call it. The ability to talk continuously for many, many hours in a row without it hurting you. Maybe I'm not drinking as much either. as I usually do. Maybe I need to be keeping my whistle wetter. Okay, here's a sign. It says Monarch. Hashtag too beef too fast. Yeah, so I don't know if I could really do a big beefy stream supreme if I wanted to at this point without completely wrecking myself. And at this advanced age that I've lived to, I've learned that it's important to chiggity check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. So, what do I see? Amen. I hear some sort of miscreant, some sort of rogue font users over here. Oh, there's some manta pillars. Need to be rammed. Know what I mean? What is this dodgy looking stuff in the rocks? Looks almost like lyrium from Dragon Age. I mean... Oh fuck. Okay, how many Mega Manta Queens are there? Look, I find it highly questionable that this ecosystem can support this many creatures of that size in a small area. What the fuck did these Mega Manta Queens eat? You know, if there's just one in a small area, fine, I guess. But another one? Really? Already? I'm calling a little bit of bullshit. So I guess the point I was trying to make with all that throat nonsense that I was discussing is I don't think this stream is going to be super long. I was kind of hoping to be like, oh, it's New Year's, so let's stream until midnight and all that. Yay, New Year's. But that's like 4 more hours for me. Which is twice as many hours as the number of hours that I've currently...
You want some of this?
I see a nail.
She sees a nail, you guys. I don't trust your little shit. Well, that looks like a weak spot right there. I don't know if it actually is or not. Oh no, nasty shit is coming out of there.
Heads up, jackass!
You know, I was just thinking about Game of the Decade stuff, and actually, since I started thinking about my Games of the Decade, I actually went back through and thought about what my Games of the Decade were for all the other decades that I've been gaming. So I have answers to that question. No, no, no! Oh! I got distracted thinking about Games of the Decade and such. Alright, well, I can tell you my Game of the Decade for the 2010s, if that is indeed what you call this decade that's about to end. Slow roasting the beef is probably a good idea. Whoa, one does not simply roast beef. That's not a thing.
All right, hushing up. You're going down!
Hold on, we're gonna get to the Game of the Decade discussion after we deal with this Manta Queen thing, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, Felix just took a grip of damage. No, no, no.
You want some of this?
You got it, Captain.
Is that another one? Another small one that we... Oh shit, did we aggro a second group? Because that is the thing you don't do. Who aggroed?
Look out, Captain.
Well, okay. That went badly, you guys. That went badly. Alright, so... What was my runner-up for this decade? I've already forgotten. My number one game of the decade is actually Disco Elysium. I had some runners-up selected as well. Witcher 3 is one of my three runners up. Witcher 3, Torment Tides of Numenera, and it wasn't Tyranny, it wasn't Pillars 2, it wasn't oh man, there's so many other good ones though.
Looks like we're doing this. Tossball kick.
No, definitely not Skyrim. That's not even in the top 10, honestly. Find the Invisible Cow. Game of every decade. Wow, that thing's a motherfucker. That thing's a motherfucker. Alright, motherfucker. Super rude. I beat the other one. Why am I not beating this one?
Staying out of sight. Looks like we're doing this. Here I come.
I'll fix you right up.
That had to hurt.
Attacking.
Did this little fucker just pull a little juke move?
Want some of this?
Here I go.
I've never played Minecraft.
Everybody's hurt.
Everybody okay?
Oh, she finished him off. Good job. Finished her off, Manta Queen. Okay, hold on. What did I miss in the chat over here? Find the Invisible Cow, game of the decade. You passed out for a bit. That's cool, Dennis. That's cool. So what was everybody's? Witcher 3? Yeah, that's one of my definite top 3 runners up for the decade. Along with Tides of Numenera and another role-playing game of some sort. Maybe Shadowrun Dragonfall. That's really good. I don't know. I had them all decided and picked a couple of days ago. But I'm already, you know, my memory is like super shit, so there's a bunch of good stuff. So my game of the decade prior to this, the 2000s, was... Oh, Hellblade was probably one of my runners-up. And God of War. Well, I like Tides because I'm a fan of Torment, and it's similar to that more so than any other game other than maybe Disco Elysium. A lot of people didn't like Tides of Numenera that much. Or at least they didn't like it as much as they thought they were going to like it, or they hoped they were going to like it. Wait, I can't open this? Are you being serious right now? What? You need 100? 100. Is that reasonable? 100. I have 88. What do I have in the way of armor that could up that? There's a +5 lockpick helm. And a +5 stealth skills. That would get me 10 added to it, which would get me a 98. Yeah, Disco's awesome. So anyway, I like Torment Tides of Numenera a lot, but a lot of people say it's not that good, so I don't know. Makes me second guess myself. Like, am I wrong to like it? I don't think I am, though.
Can't keep us out.
I got a rake. Who would keep a rake in a big old lock thing with a bunch of high-tech stuff? Oh, Dragon Age Origins is my... I think it's my game of the decade for the aughts, actually. I think it actually is. I think that's the one I picked. And then runners-up were like The Witcher 1, The Witcher 2, Neverwinter Nights. Of course, for the 90s is Planescape Torment. That came out in 99. And Fallout 1 and 2 both came out in the 90s. Those are runners-up for me. And some other good games. So we've got vending machines. For the 80s, my game of the decade is Wasteland. The original Wasteland. With runners-up being like Pool of Radiance, Curse of the Azure Bonds. Think Cyberpunk's going to win me over next year? Well, Cyberpunk's going to be in a whole new decade. And it's going to be the very beginning of a whole new decade. So think about the games that are going to come out 10 years from now. They're probably going to blow Cyberpunk away. Wasteland Run, yeah, it was 80s. But actually, so many RPGs that I've really loved have come out in the last 10 years. So I could make quite a big list just from the last 10 years of games that I really loved. Apparently, I don't really love picking that lock. What is that symbol? Is my shit broken? How do I fix it? Repair. 2025 full body VR or else. Yeah, I don't know about this VR stuff. Obviously, it's the way of the future. VR is going to be the thing. I don't like the idea of VR mostly because I just don't want to have to buy some expensive ass hardware to do VR. Also, I don't really like the idea of like wearing a whole big weird thing on my head just to play some games. I mean, I've got headphones, but that's a lot different than another Manta Queen over there. Let's check these vending machines out. Real life body augmentation's going to. Hell yeah. Look, I just want us to get to the point where you can control video games with just your brain. And I know that sounds pretty pie in the sky, but we're definitely going that direction because they're already doing experiments with some technology that allows people to do certain things with a computer just using their brain with an implant, like disabled people that can't, you know, do anything else. I don't remember exactly what it is that they can do. It's all very primitive right now, of course, but like eventually we should get to the point where you can get something implanted in your head that will allow you to interface with computers without using your hands at all. And that'll be cool. Because how lazy are we? Like, so lazy we can't even bother using our hands to play games anymore. Why am I buying this? I'm trying to sell, not buy. How foolish. Okay. Oh, I got a pristine rake I can sell here. I forgot what pristine actually does. I guess I'm just selling all these things. That I'll break down because it's not worth anything. I think I'm just selling all the consumables and shit. I think that's what I was doing. Also, ranged weapon mods I'm selling. I have almost 20,000 space bucks, you guys. Imagine the cancer it will give you. I mean, look, if we stopped doing everything that can give you cancer, would we even be living at all at that point? I mean, surely they're going to cure cancer soon, right? I mean, it's about damn time. Can they get on that or what? Tremor cleaver. It's not the best cleaver, it's the... Wait, it is the best cleaver! Its throbbing blade will pulsate its way into even the most recalcitrant dissident. Okay, I got a little bit turned on by that weapon description, not gonna lie. Simply the best TNL. Not as good as the Spacer's Choice jingle. Expensive Elysium beds to take care of the cancer. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I guess you're right. Of course we're going to cure cancer, but only the rich-ass people are going to be able to afford the cure for cancer. So people like me, we're still going to die of cancer, right? Even once they have a cure. Why does that say 1 right there? My level is 19. What does the 1 mean? Apparently I'm only level 1 at vending machines. I got a bunch of junk here that I don't think I care about. I don't think I need to buy any of these things because I have so many already. It's Spacer's Choice. I have so many of these things. I have 186 inhalers. I have 129 hacking things and 175 lockpicking things. And a shitload of repair parts, so... Oh, can I break this axe down? Yeah. Okay. So I feel like this place that I found here is kind of just a weird little dead end. You can't get inside these buildings. It's basically just a little area you can find to kill a Mega Mantiqueen and get a bunch of loot. And hit some vending machines. It doesn't seem like there's any, like, plot relevant, quest relevant, or even, like, building entry areas over here. Now, over here, we have another Mantiqueen, but not a Mega one. Which is good. I prefer my Mantiqueens non-Mega. Be perfectly honest. Not to body shame Mega Mantiqueens, but I just... You know, all Mantiqueens are beautiful, but I just prefer the non-Mega ones, personally. Wait. Oh, that's a drone. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a sneak attack here. Maybe I can sneak attack the queen if I just completely bypass these drones. This is gonna work out well, you guys. This is gonna work out super fucking well. Where's the weak spot? Is there a weak spot? There's no weak spot.
Out of my way!
You're going down!
You got it, Captain! Voice hit! You did it!
Alright. We handled that pretty well. I didn't even have to use a healing item. Snake squeezins are flowing. Good. How many you guys got already? I gotta come up with some cool little things to do. You know, that you can spend those on or whatever. I will put a Find the Invisible Cow on there, Nox. For some amount of points. Okay. Harmony. I like how fast I sprint. I think I have a perk that... Oh, shit. That was really stealthy. Just wildly leaping into their area and like breaking my leg very stealthily. Very stealthy leg break. Maybe some different voices or something. I know one streamer who what the fuck is a chimera? Oh my god, it has 10,000 health! Direct contact can result in severe fines or death. Whoa. I feel like I should leave that thing the fuck alone for now. 30 minutes till midnight here? Really? Oh yeah, half an hour till midnight. Maybe I just need to go until East Coast midnight. And then we can do Happy New Year's and all that. And then I can stop. What do you guys think? Can I beat this thing? I'm thinking no, but... Another guest? Oh shit. I'd love to sneak attack that thing, but I don't know if his homies are going to allow that.
Heads up, jackass!
Here goes nothing.
Let's put the companions on the big boy. I'll come over here and deal with these little shitbirds. They're not birds.
My time to shine!
I see a nail.
She sees a nail, you guys. It's not doing a lot of actually, this thing's really weak.
Everyone all right?
It's already dead. Even though it had more health than anything we've fought, including the Mega Mantiqueens, it didn't seem to have a lot of punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't... It didn't, seem to do a lot of damage to my peoples. Can't replicate that one time that boss clipped. Oh, right. Boss clipped it. You know what else I need to do, you guys, is the final Gray Star book. I should get my voice changer ready for that, though. Because there's only one book left in this series that I need to do. Although I realize I haven't published the video from the last one that I did on my YouTube. The video's uploaded, I just haven't published it yet because I've been super lazy. I've got some D&D videos that are uploaded and not published also. Look at this. Trip Blade Mark II. Wow. Person had a big damn hero. Oh, it's a unique weapon. So the big damn hero died fighting all these Raptidons. It's a unique weapon called Raptidont. Yeah, camera stare the game. Wow. Perfect tool to teach bad Raptidons some manners. It doesn't even, like, have a thing that does extra damage against Raptidons or anything, though. Big damn hero's dead. It's dead. Till they kill you. Yeah, alright, so we only got 28 minutes until the end of the decade, you guys. This is historic. Some of you haven't been around for a lot of ends of decades. Some of you have. I was only 3 years old when I experienced my first end of decade, so I don't really have a lot of memories of it, to be perfectly honest. That was the end of the 70s. I was too young to have any actual memory of the 70s as a thing. But the end of the 80s... And the end of the 80s was shortly after my family had moved to Reno. And I don't really have any big memories associated with that either. In 1989, I was only 12. But the end of the 90s, I was fully into my adulthood then, and I had a really good time on New Year's Eve, 1999 into 2000. That was very memorable. And then the end of the aughts was 2009. What was I doing in 2009? I was living with Tim in Denver, and I don't think anything interesting happened really at the end of the aughts. My life had gotten very boring by then. So really the only end of decade that I remember being like super cool was the end of, actually the end of the millennium. I was really hoping the world was going to end, but spoiler alert, it didn't. The 90s were definitely the decade of my life. Everything before and after the 90s, well, I guess the early 2000s were pretty damn interesting too, since that's when I did my prison time and all that, and met Tim for the first time, and moved in with him and all that. So the early 2000s was pretty interesting, but Raptidon Colossus, well, it doesn't have a very colossal amount of hit points, honestly. But pretty much almost everything interesting or cool happened in the 90s for me. Just gonna adjust a little bit of this action here. Man, the 90s were a long time ago, you guys. It's about to be 2020. 20 fucking years since the 90s. Talk about being old. I'm old. Sun Gniff is old. Nox and Splode are pretty old, too. Everybody's old except for Boss. Well. Hey, pal. Who stalks the stalker? Me. That's who. I like how those other two Raptidons didn't notice a flying Raptidon corpse coming at them.
Boss, watch this!
I mean, he did turn around and see me, but... Oh! Hey there, Raptidon Colossus. You need to cool it. You need to cool out. I think we
That's
won.
the last of 'em.
The side of the flying corpse didn't wrap to dawn on them. Wrap to dawn. That one honestly wasn't really worthy of a camera stare though. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. I can't just camera stare every time you make a pun. It will lose its power. Not that it really has any power, but... Oh, this person lost his legs. Coolant tank. A small metallic vessel that holds a liquid refrigerant. It holds a low viscosity heat transfer fluid used by automechanicals to regulate their internal temperature. It's almost certainly toxic. Huh. Okay. I love how there's just these random assortments of loot sitting around everywhere. So we did Hero's Last Stand. Okay, so it looks like we can't actually get up into this area up here because it's gated off by big-ass walls. Unless you can access it from some other point and get up on the ledge or whatever. But from where we are, we can't actually get up there, which is good. Is that another... Ooh, Mega Raptidon. Ooh, that has a lot of health too. Once ate a hat. Probably gonna eat another hat in a second when it eats my head. I'm not seeing any good hidey grass here. They don't want to let me sneak up on this situation very well, do they? See what's going on over here. Another Mega Raptidon? Okay, what are all these Mega Beasts seriously eating? There's too many Mega Beasts in a small area. I don't see any prey animals around, and you could say, well, haha, you are the prey animals, but... I wonder how many calories are in an entire human body.
Coming.
If you ate an entire human... I mean, obviously it would vary based on the size of the human, the body composition of the human, etc. Fat has a lot more calories than muscle, which means I would have a lot more calories in eating me than an average person. I guess a human body, a full-grown adult human, probably has a shitload of calories if you ate the whole thing. Oh, shit! Okay. So, we're not going to enjoy the delightful hot springs here, you guys. That was a little Josiah for you. It's actually a bubbling pool of acid. Surprise! Actually a bubbling pool of acid. Would you like to lick the friendly... Uh-oh.
Watch this.
I watched it. Good job, buddy.
Here I go!
Oh, is she on a Mega over there? I think she's on a Mega. Or it's not a mega, it's a colossus. Colossus is a lot less scary than a mega. Dealt with.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, actually, we're really good. Maybe this one won't burn me. Nope, it will. It will. A lot. Joe Science. We might be able to... Nope. We might be able to sort of sneak up on the mega over here now, though, that we've kind of gone around this way. It is very mega.
More one for Felix!
I see you now.
Heads up, jackass!
Heads up, jackass!
I'll fix you right up.
She'll fix it right up.
That was fun.
Well, that thing was
Let's do it
really
again.
easy. Compared. The Mega Mantiqueens are way scarier than the Mega Raptidons, that's for sure. How do I feel about this Trip Blade Mark II? I feel like I don't really love it. Sawed-off Shotgun Mark II. Cool. Advanced Defensive Helmet Gold. Sounds intriguing. 41 armor. That's not upgraded. Of course, I'm not going to wear it on my character because that +1 temperament is worth a lot to me, but he's got 51 on his current helmet. But it's also been very upgraded, so upgrading it more is very expensive. She's got 58, but also, again, very upgraded. So it's possible that this helmet... Oh, it's only got 41 though. I don't know. It's level 17. By the time I upgraded it to be better than the ones that they're wearing, then it's probably not worth it. I don't know. We're killing so much megafauna, you guys. Now, this bad boy would have a lot of calories in him. I wonder how long one mega creature could live eating another mega creature. If you think about it, like, imagine eating an entire other person. How long could you live on, assuming, you know, that the meat didn't go bad or whatever? You could live for a good while, I think, on the body of a whole other person. Your size. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? You see how much ice is in the glass? That is not enough. That's right. If you guessed ice time, you're correct. So let's do this. It's ice time. It's ice time. It's ice time. It's ice time. Ice time. Ice time. It is time for ice. So it's ice time. Ice time. Ice time. Ice time. I'm gonna switch out this black cherry for some Coca-Cola. Oh. It is time for ice. Alright, I got some ice, you guys. I know you're excited. And now I can actually show you. Look at how full of ice it is now. Look at the amount of ice. Full screen ice! So much ice, you guys. Pretty good. It's pretty good. The ice must flow. Oh, and I see you spelled flows like that. That's pretty good, son. That's pretty good. I see what you did there. I see what you did. You're turning into Nox. Everyone turns into Nox eventually. Pretty much just the way of the world. It's pretty much just the way of the world. Alright. Let's drink some of this Cola O with caffeine. When I'm drinking, I can just creepily stare at the camera. OP knocks us. Don't nox it until you try it. Sulfur pits. Yeah, so my voice is not delighted right now, but I can definitely hang in until the official end of the decade, which is only 10 minutes from now, on the East Coast. Now I live on the West Coast, so it's actually like 3 hours for me, but what really matters here is that it will be the end of the decade for Nox. And Nox is the chronicler. Of course, son Gnif is already talking to us from the future. Because it's been 2020 over there in Denmark for quite a while now. How is the future? Do you have a flying car yet, son? I assume that over on your side of the world, they've already completely solved climate change since you're in the future. So, yeah, these are some pits of some bubbling nasty. Not even allowed a license? You're not allowed a license? Why aren't you allowed a license? What kind of draconian fascist laws do you have over there? Of course, I'm the one who can't even vote. I can't even vote where I live. Oh, well, hello. Let us discuss your impending doom. One-shotted.
Coming!
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Oh, I celebrated by standing in the... Oh, because you micro-sleep. Right. Okay, that is a pretty good reason not to get a license then. How the fuck did this Raptidon not notice me? I was just casually striding by.
What's this?
Casually striding. Man, I've missed streaming and talking to you guys and making all of our little jokes and shit. It feels like it's been so long. I've been in a real weird place the last couple of months, guys. A real weird place. I really need to get on getting an appointment with the new psychiatrist, though, before things get out of hand. Because I need to get back on my important meds and stuff. We drove for 20 years without incident. Well, I mean... doesn't mean there wasn't gonna be an incident eventually, though. All those people you ran over and never noticed a thing. Reasonable. A weird place filled with far realms creatures? Well, the thing is, I am the far realms creature. So, yeah. It's like I am the one who knocks speech from Breaking Bad, but instead it's like I am the one who gibbers. I kind of feel bad for these Raptidons. Heavy machine gun. I mean, I don't feel very bad for them. But I feel a little bad. I mean, we're kind of just massively wiping out their species. Gibber is a good word. Scraptodons. I can't. I just can't. It will take some time to fuck.
Here they come.
Well, so much for stealth.
Watch this.
Judder. I feel like you've made that one up.
You got it, Captain.
Juddering and gibbering. Mega Raptidon! Uh-oh.
Now it's done.
Parvati, don't die! He dodged that shit.
You're going down.
Here I go.
And the Momrath's outgrave. 'Twas brillig, and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves. That's a lot of loot. And the Momrath's outgrave. Mantisaur drone. So what, we had some kind of Raptidons v Mantisaurs business going on over here? Juddering is pretty much the somatic equivalent of gibbering. That's good. I like it. Juddering. I'm just like murderifying every creature that lives around here. Uh-oh. Am I stuck on a rock? Are you being serious? Okay. It wasn't being serious. A lot of loot laying around. A lot of people without their legs. Like, how many calories are in a pair of human legs? Probably a good amount, because the quadriceps are like the biggest muscles. Each of which has a significant amount of protein to offer, I'm sure. Although the latissimus dorsi might realistically be bigger than the quadriceps, but, you know. Maybe it depends on how much leg day you do. So, here's what's interesting, right? This whole time I've been talking about what do these mega beasts eat? And we keep finding... Seriously, Felix? Are you a fucking moron? You don't get to do Felix science. Only I get to do dumb science. Good divinity elf, that's for sure, yeah. So, all this time I've been like, what do they eat? And we keep finding dead bodies that are completely whole, uneaten. Like everywhere. And some with their legs missing, a few, but mostly they're uneaten. And if they had been eating a bunch of them, then you would think that we'd be finding all kinds of empty suits. Oh, shit. Empty suits of armor around or something. Alright, hold on. Is it time? Is it time, Dennis? I got 8:59 on my phone. We're almost there. Let's count down. It's about to be Happy New Year's time. Happy New Year's time! So, let's see, I'm looking at my phone. Still says 8:59 for me. But everybody else is getting the time, so... Hey, Happy New Year's! Yay! Woo! Sound and noise and excitement and celebration is happening. I'll toast you, even though I don't have an alcoholic beverage, which kind of ruins it, but... There you go. Happy New Year. Happy New Decade. There you go. Now it says it's 9. A time disturbance. Nice. Happy New Year's, everybody. Well, that means it's probably about a good time for me to call it quits on the stream for tonight. Especially if I want to do a... Oh, I forgot to put it back on the game. Especially if I want to do a not really big beefy stream Supreme tomorrow, but a slightly more Supreme stream than this. Let's just make sure I've kind of fully explored this area around the acid pools here. Pretty sure I have. See, now here's a bunch of bones, implying that, you know, they've been eating some people here, but are they also eating the suits of armor off of the bodies? See, now here's a guy, they've only eaten his head. Because if they're not eating if they're eating the suits of armor, why aren't they just eating the bones? Surely if you can eat whole suits of high-tech space armor, you could eat bones. You know? these are the things you have to think about when you're a game designer like me. I've been working on my video game lately. Not going to tell you anything about it, but it's cool. When you're a game designer like me, you have to think about these things. Alright. Look, we've explored the sulfur pits quite thoroughly, I think. What's down here? Cascadia. Oh, Cascadia. So we've got some new... Wait. Are there more monsters over here that we haven't... Alright, let's just call it a day right here. We'll quick save again. Caffey Stream Supreme. Wow, Caffey. A new decade of gaming. Yeah. Alright, well, if you're watching on YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Outer Worlds.